Probably noticed over winter and even early spring around the greens at most golf courses is fairly barren and the grass is not growing, so a lot of times your ball basically sits dead flat on the ground, or even some of the lies are pretty bit mushy or even bare. And I've noticed a lot of people try and still play their sand iron off that type of lie. You're going to really struggle if you're trying to do that. Now, my suggestion is that you try and play a bump and run shot. This is when you've got nothing in front of you, of course, no bunkers. Simply when you've got nice smooth grass in front of you or a smooth lie in front of you, play a bump and run shot. Now, most of the time you're going to play that shot with a less lofted club like a 7-iron, 6-5, something along those lines, not with a sand iron or things like that. This is where you want to run the ball along the ground up onto the green. So there's a few things we need to change when we're playing this shot. Now, first of all, we're going to position the ball further back in our stance. For right hands, I suggest nearly off your right toe. A lot of times is the best scenario. We're going to grip the club down, the grip a fair bit, so we've got control because we're not going to take a big swing at all. And we're going to push our hands in front of the ball. That shuts the loft of the club down. A lot of people still play this shot but have their hands back, which means when you hit the ball, you're still going to flick it up in the air. Your objective is to run the ball along the ground all the way. So play the ball back in our stance, hands well forward. Notice my hands are down the grip a fair bit. I don't need a big wide stance because I'm not taking a large swing. And from here, we really just want to use the club basically like a putter. So using the arms pretty much only. We're not using our wrists or anything like that. We're using the arms only. A bit like a putting action. Okay, so let's have a go and see how we go. You'll notice when the ball lands, it's going to run out pretty all the way. And it didn't come off it hardly came off the ground. That was my objective. I didn't want it to go up in the air, because if the ball goes up in the air and then lands on grass again, sometimes it stops very quickly. You want that ball skittling all the way up the green. A good example of where you probably should play this shot here at Merewether is on the 15th. Notice, and I'm sure you all know, around the front edge of the green's very barren at the moment because of the shade, in winter time. So that's a perfect example of where you're going to play this shot from. Maybe short of the 10th's another good option when you're in the middle of the fairway and you have a little bit of trouble trying to get that ball up on the green. So let's go through it again. Ball back in the feet near your right toe. Hands down the grip. Hands well forward to shut the loft of the club off. And then virtually we're going to use a putting action with our arms. And the ball runs out nicely for you. So try that shot. Doesn't matter, I want you to play it with a club that doesn't have too much loft though. Just try it, get out there, even on the 15th if you're practicing one day, drop a couple of balls down there and just try that shot.